Impossible. I can't carry anymore. I don't have enough space for that. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Laura? Are you okay? Was that the earthquake? I'm near an oil refinery. Everything's blowing up.
No, Jonah, get off this channel!
What?
They're listening!
Okay.
I'll find you! It's a recipe for a hallucinogen, sometimes used in war. This should help. If I use this on my arrows, it could be an advantage against Trinity. I don't have enough space for that. Trinity can rot in this jungle. And as for the Pytetian Emperor, not even he can truly understand just what this box is. But I do, and I know it should not be used by just anyone. That would be catastrophic. Only the purest among us should make the decision as to how to wield the power of the silver box. That is why I must hide it. Must be Mama Zara. I always thought her forms of worship were a fun tradition. She was the Incan goddess of grain, and her name means maize mother. So if ever a farmer found a strange maize plant, they would dress it up like a doll in honor of her. She was also the goddess of willow trees, so sometimes the farming communities would hang one of their maize dolls from a willow tree and dance around it for her.
Tau team, Croft position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ.
Shh. We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse, and your entire team is next in line for Deacon training. Rourke out.
You heard the man. Let's do this. There's no way she wins this time. It's up to us. You look terrible. You're one of them!
Jesus.
Where's that backup?
I don't have enough space for that.
You guys come through here? I got some broken twigs.
Base camp's having trouble receiving you. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal. She's got no chance. That should have worked. Why isn't it working?
Where's that backup?
Okay.
Nothing's right about this. God damn it! He's hunting Find the fuck responsible for this! Gotta find out what the hell's going on. Stay sharp and find something! Copy that, team leader. Shit! Take point, guns up! Stay close! Signal if you see anything! You can't be far. Better look up there. Blue Simon formation. Copy, team leader. On
Tau team, Croft is on a vector toward your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ.
Shh. We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse, and your entire team is next in line for Deacon training. Rourke out.
Need some help?
She's got no chance.
I don't have enough space for that.
Any of you guys come through here? I got some broken twigs.
Base camp's having trouble receiving you. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal.
Where's that backup?
here any minute. Stay sharp.
I got something! Get ready to fight!
Tau team, Croft is on a vector toward your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. Shh. You all right?
She's got no
All
chance.
full up. Can't carry any more.
You guys come through here? I got some broken twigs.
Base camp's having trouble receiving me. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal. Okay, how the hell do I patch these together?
Croft will be here any minute. Stay sharp.
Can we get more light in here? What? Okay, that's it. What is that? Jesus, I need to get to the bottom of this. On me, cover all sides. From above? Shit! Not a damn thing. Target reacquired! Not a hostile!
Tau team, Croft is on a vector toward your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. Need a hand?
She's got no chance.
I don't have enough space for that.
Can we get more light in here?
Base camp's having trouble receiving me. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal. That should have worked. Why isn't it working?
Croft will be here any minute. Stay sharp.
Any of you guys
Got something, maybe. Got the numbers. Good. There is a satellite in the area.
Croft will be here any minute. Stay sharp.
Connecting.
You don't look so good.
Start shooting. On me. I know.
Jesus. Need to get the plot for this.
All right, let's do this. Form up. Shoot on sight. Heads up. Got smoke here. I got you. This will force you out.
Tau team, Croft is on a vector toward your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ.
We'll get
What's the matter? Where's that backup?
All full up. Can't carry any more.
We get more light in here.
Base camp's having trouble receiving me. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal. Okay. How the hell do I patch these together?
I've had enough of this. Over here! Hot!
Tau team, Croft is on a vector toward your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ.
We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse, and your entire team is next in line for deacon training. Rourke out.
She's got no chance.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Get more light in here.
Base camp's having trouble receiving me. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal.
Son of a bitch. The problem isn't the generator for a change.
Got the numbers.
Tau team, Croft is on a vector toward your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. Will you be okay?
Where's that backup? Get more light in here.
Base camp's having trouble receiving me. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal.
Should have worked. Why isn't it working?
Croft will be here any minute. Stay sharp.
Maybe you guys come through here? I got some broken twigs.
What now?
Got something, I think. What the fuck is that?
Oh shit, I better look around. isn't right.
Need to get to the bottom of this.
Spread out. Keep your eyes open. Need to search there.
That's a good
On
spot.
me. Eyes open. Copy that. Moving to Area search. clear. She'll turn up. Hey! Jesus! He's down! Burn to kill him. Call it in.
Tau team, Croft is on a vector toward your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. You all right?
Where's that backup?
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Base camp's having trouble receiving me. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal.
That should have worked. Why isn't it working?
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Got the numbers.
Any of you guys come through here? I got some broken twigs.
Cops will be here any minute. Stay sharp.
Man down! Copy that. Weapons free. Back up! Shit! What's going on?
Got some.
He's covered in mud. Watch yourself! Right! On track! Engage the intruder!
Look, I get it. You can't handle it when it gets messy.
Might be there.
I have to look for you. It's just gonna make me more angry.
space for that. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. All full up. Can't carry anymore. Jonah? Jonah, come in, please!
He's not gonna answer, Lara.
What?
He's dead. Now you can add your friend Jonah to the list of people you've gotten killed.
Fuck you, Rourke!
If you want to pick up his body, it's at the refinery.
I'm coming for you. This hard hat is decorated with peacock feathers and what seems to be the likeness of a jaguar.
Cardinal 2, I've got a lock on the target. Pilot and 4 in position, opening fire.
Catastrophes you're doing!
I have to go! I'm the only one!
You're the only one that can what?
find you. You can't hide from me, Rourke. You are fucking dead.
This is Rourke. I've been called back to Cannes. Winters, Croft is all yours.
Base camp, this is Cardinal 2. Reinforcements on the ground.
Jesus Christ! We have to hold her off!
This is Cardinal 2. Taking shrapnel, but we're stable.
making everything worse.
You're not. Hey, you're not. We can do this. Come on. Where to next? Can't stay here.
I don't know, Jonah!
What was that clue? The heart of the serpent, something...
The heart of the serpent is in the cup, near the many stone faces.
And what kind of cup are we talking about? Some kind of chalice?
A chalice that's not very Mayan. Wait. It's not mine. The clue was left by a 17th century missionary, Andrea Lopez, a Jesuit. The serpent in the chalice is a symbol of St. John. We're looking for a Christian holy site.
Like a Church of San Juan? That's a pretty common name. Could be dozens.
Not within trekking distance from Paititi.
Come on, the road is this way. We'll get out of here, talk to some people.
Okay. What would I do without you? This is it. Church of San Juan. Let's split up. I'll look for signs of Lopez.
We'll ask around, see what we can find out.
My friend Sarah's an archaeologist. She works near here. Want to go see if she knows anything about your riddle?
That would be great. All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Have you come to the mission seeking salvation or its secrets?
I'm not sure. A little of both, maybe.
To wait for life to unfold before you is a luxury of the young. I was like that once, drifting along.
Is that how you came here?
Huh? Oh, in a way. In a way. Can I offer you a small piece of advice? Make a choice before it's made for you. Enough of my meddling. Are you looking to trade? Good deal. I'm sure you will be satisfied. That's a good deal for both of us. I'm sure you will be satisfied. Pleasure doing business with you, friend.
una semana o dos sin abastecimiento de suministros. Me preocuparía.
This Spanish document is fascinating. It tells the story of several natural disasters which struck this area. A flood.
The stone faces have always been Sarah's obsession. Most people come here looking for treasure, but not Sarah. She just wants answers.
My father brought us here when I was just a boy.
For a holiday?
Research. He studied Incan stone monuments. I guess it was more of a hobby. He had no formal education.
He sounds like an interesting man.
He was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I thought I'd come back here after he died. Maybe see if I could finish what he started.
I know how you feel.
But then I just ended up staying. There's something about this place that draws people and keeps them here.
Hard work is good for the soul. The sect has been maintaining this mission through hard work for over 400 years. Ángel de la Cruz and Truilos Serrano arrived here back then and immediately set to work. Their philosophy of labor being the only true way to get closer to God is one we still follow, even now.
Be careful if you go out to the graveyard, miss. A witch lives there. She likes to turn people into frogs.
I'll be sure to watch myself.
One lady upset the witch, and then the witch made her disappear.
This document outlines the goals and works of the Mission of St. John, in addition to their individual spiritual goals and their outreach.
I can't quite explain it, but have you noticed how the world seems thinner here than in other places? Like, it's just a curtain drawn, and if you found a cord, you could pull it and see heaven itself. There seems like a tangible connection between this life and the next here. Or maybe we're all already dead. Or maybe I need to get out of the sun for a little while.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think.
You don't know what
Abby, can you help me with this? It's broken.
Hold on. Are you that Lara? Croft?
I am.
I recognize you from your picture. What's your interest with this place?
I'm following a riddle. The heart of the serpent is in the cup near the many stone faces.
The stone faces? That's why I'm here too.
I don't want to step on your toes. It's the serpent in the cup I'm really looking for.
Well, I can tell you the faces have been here for at least 400 years. According to documents in the library, they keep watch. Legend has it, they're guarding a secret crypt.
A crypt?
We've never been able to find it. As you can imagine, that's what drives the treasure hunters crazy. But if the infamous Lara Croft is as clever as they say she is, well, if you were to find it, you might be doing me a favor.
You think I should start at the library?
Yes, it's over by the cemetery. It's one of the oldest buildings here. Make sure you credit me if you find anything.
Thank you. I will. Did you say someone's missing?
Yes, Isabela. Another member of the field study. I checked on her after the first tremors this morning, but her tent was empty.
You should ask Manu. He probably told her where to find El Dorado.
This is serious. We had a fight last night. A bad one.
I'm sorry, Guillermo. I didn't realize. Please, continue.
You had a fight. I don't mean to pry, but...
It's all right. We've been very close friends for almost a year, and I think both of us would like there to be more, but neither of us has broached the subject. Isa and Sarah, they often don't get along. Sorry, Sarah, but it's true. Because Sarah insists on her team being very down-to-earth, while Isa has a passion for folkloric tales of hidden temples. I often get caught in the middle.
Those stories always come from somewhere. Even if most of it is made up, there'll be some kernel of truth to it.
That's Isa's viewpoint too. Anyway, there's an old blind man who lives here named Manu who's full of these kinds of stories. He convinced her there's a secret crypt hidden around here, and last night she asked me to come with her and find it. I refused, and we got into the old fight. It ended with her calling me a hidebound coward and me calling her a foolish child.
So she ran off.
Yes. To, as she put it, prove all you naysayers wrong. This morning I heard rumors that she vandalized the cemetery last night. That's when I started looking for her. When I found her missing with no one knowing anything, I started to worry. What if she went looking for the crypt and something happened? I can never forgive myself.
All right. You stay here, so if there's news or she comes back, you'll know about it. I'll go looking for Isabella, starting with the cemetery.
You'd do that?
To be honest, I'm as curious about that crypt as she is.
You kidding?
She wasted enough of my time, Guillermo. I know you're soft on her.
It's not about that.
Discúlpeme, señorita.
Laura, you find anything yet?
Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there.
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified, and finally entombed.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings. And under his wings you may seek refuge.
They're talking about funds allocated
Impossible.
for
I
renovations
can't
to the
carry
library.
anymore. This cross, it looks like it's from the 17th century. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile. The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart, I am beginning.
And an eclipse.
"26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true... John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother, James, were known for their...
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission.
The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light.
Jonah! Those two Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the three of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, de la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 36. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother de la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well. Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. His light leads the way.
There's a whole mural under here. Cruz. The true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere. When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way. 25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces.
Ensley's young to have all that responsibility. Must be good. Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this. Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads. Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
That did it. I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you.
Sounds like a hint.
Or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way. What happened to these people?
Looks like the light activated something.
Lara! Are you alright? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. There's a woman in this one. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
These people look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. This must be Station 4. Let's have a look at these frescoes. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. There's a woman in this one. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
These people look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt. I'll get it. Have to push the crossbar. Have to push the crossbar. Have to push the crossbar. He's fallen.
Station 5. Jesus falls a second time. Lara, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick.
This must be Station 6. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion. Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is a sect from the pamphlet. This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't the rat that Lopez was.
Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations
That
of the Cross.
inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
They're carrying him. They're lifting him. He's carrying the cross. Think he's taking up the cross. Jesus nailed to the cross. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. She's wiping his face, I think. They're lifting him. Those They're carrying him. They're lifting him. She's wiping his face, I think. Jesus nailed to the cross. Think he's taking up the cross. He's carrying the cross.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks. Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is a sect from the pamphlet.
Mm-hmm.
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was. That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Let's do this. What the hell happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in, and then... bang.
No witnesses?
Only the hands of the Righteous One may seize destiny from mine.
I guess it's you then.
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here.
Amaru!
Stop!
Let him go!
Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
He was going to lead the public to Paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice.
It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have you ended? Hmm? In pursuit of what?
Lara, go!
Stop him!
What the hell?
Is that Rourke? Running past just now? Yeah. Think we should call him? Hell no. If there's any change in our status, he'll tell us. Gotta hand it to them. This is a heck of a place to live. A volcano. What next? Commander Rourke?
Keep this channel clear.
Look out! How'd that happen?
Shit going on here.